This is North Texas Weather Center with your latest 3-minute forecast and temperatures out there this morning. All of us are right now running in the low 40s across North Texas, and today will be a much nicer day compared to the last couple of days. A lot of us will warm up into the low to mid 60s by lunchtime, eventually by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Many of us will actually get into the upper 60s, maybe even some low to mid 70s back out to the west. Now tomorrow we will even be warmer. You can see by 3 to 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, many of us will reach 80 degrees. Some of us could get as warm as 86 in Weatherford, so it will be a very warm day, almost like a summer-like day going into Monday afternoon. This will obviously rapidly change heading into Tuesday and Wednesday as we do have a strong cold front coming in then. More on that a little bit later in this forecast. All right, we do have a chance for severe weather tomorrow, and this is a marginal risk as of when I'm recording this, which is the night before when we'll see the day 2 outlook. There's currently a marginal risk for all of DFW, eastern North Texas, and as well as southern North Texas, including the Waco region. Threats would include large hail, damaging wind gusts, can't rule out a couple of tornadoes as well. The tornado threat will definitely be existent if there's any discrete supercells. There's a slight risk further back off to the east. I think this will change by the time this forecast does come out, but just keep that in mind for our area. Let's take a look at the future radar. So there is a chance again for severe weather. Going into Monday morning, we might see a few passing showers, maybe a downpour, nothing significant. Eventually by the afternoon hours, by as early as about 6 o'clock in the evening, we'll start to see the potential for some showers and storms developing back out to our west. This will likely eventually become some severe storms. It looks like this could be isolated if the cap is strong enough. But if it is not strong enough, we could very well see like a line of storms or several discrete supercells, which would be very dangerous. Closer to 9 o'clock, you can see the European model showing the potential for some severe storms capable of all threats again. Damaging winds and hail probably being the main threats. It might be a line of storms. It also very well could be potentially just an isolated supercell or two. Just keep that in mind. Eventually by 12 to 3 in the morning, these storms do weaken and move off to the east. Anything after midnight should just be strong or less. So a weak to strong storm, but no severe weather is expected during the overnight hours at this point, and then eventually by Tuesday afternoon we do cool down significantly with that cold front, and along with that the winter precipitation outlook does exist still going to Wednesday afternoon into the evening hours. Potential for freezing rain and some ice is going to be possible across North Texas. It looks like this should primarily be north of I-20 and west of I-35. That'll be the best chance. However, there could be some in DFW as well. See eventually by 9 to 12 o'clock Thursday, still a chance for some freezing rain. Going to Thursday morning, again, that chance does exist for some freezing rain here in DFW. It's still an uncertainty, though, where this freezing line will set up. Wherever that sets up, that will be very depicted on where we see this freezing rain. Snow seems to be very, very unlikely at this point, so we're not looking at really much of an accumulation of snow. If there is any, it would probably be below an inch of snow, so don't be too excited about that. This would primarily be an ice storm at this point. Let's take a look at your latest 7-day forecast, and you can see again over the next several days, we will be warm at least for tomorrow, eventually dropping into the 60s for highs tomorrow, and that will only be, for Tuesday, and that will only be for the morning hours. We'll have that cold front come through during the afternoon. Temperatures by Tuesday night and the Wednesday morning into the upper 20s. Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures will only be in the 30s for highs. Lows likely around the 20s as well. Friday, we will start to warm up, but not by much. It's going to be fairly chilly even going into next weekend. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting, Dallas Antenna, and THD Vehicle Doorstep.